Welcome back to DVC Weekly. This is episode 226. My name is Jason Erpelding. I'm the broker of Buy and Sell DVC. I'm here with Scott Ferrioli.
I'm the owner of DVC-Rental.com and BuyandSellDVC.com.
And today is June 4th, 2025. Hopefully, we're going to have plenty of rain this summer with no hurricanes. That would be the plan. Now, when I say plenty of rain, I don't know if you frown on that, but we need rain every day here, at least for an hour. That's what we need. June 4th, 2025, 11 months is May 4th, 2025, 7 months, January 4th, 2026. The 11-month May 4th, is that a big deal for the Star Wars people, or
it is?
Is it a big booking day? Yeah.
I don't really know if we've had like a big uptick on May 4th, but I mean, it is big for Disney. Everybody goes over to Hollywood Studios. So I don't think it's too much for us personally, but it is very big for Disney fans.
And then we're going to start on the buy and sell
Star Wars fans.
Buy and sell side of things. And the big question is, maybe you're getting exposed to DVC for the first time. You're seeing us for the first time today, and you want to know what these points get you. What does this 150 points get me? Well, I will say, you want to go to our website, BuyandSellDVC.com. Under the buyers tab is points, DVC points calculator. You want to open that tab up, and you want to plug in different dates. You say, last year we went at such and such a time. Plug in that check-in date, plug in that checkout date, look at all the resorts, look at everything. Studios, 1 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms. So then, you can say, well, if we stayed in a studio at the boardwalk for this time, it would be X amount of points. Like, here's an example, because we're right here in June. So like June 7th to June 14th, in an Animal Kingdom Savannah View studio, it's going to be 120 points. So you would say, this is going to be 120 points. Or 6/7 to 6/14 at Aulani Island Gardens Deluxe Studio, that'd be 147 points. 6/7 to 6/14 Grand Floridian Deluxe Studio, Standard Studio, 132 points. 6/7 to 6/10 an Old Key West 2-bedroom. Maybe you want to get a big family together. Maybe you want to do a bachelorette party. Maybe you want to do a bachelor party. Maybe you want to do a golfing trip at Old Key West. That's going to be 106 points. Maybe Scott's sending his sons, when he graduates high school with his friends there. I don't know. 6/7 to 6/10 Copper Creek 2-bedroom, 129 points. 7/28 to 8/1 Animal Kingdom Savannah Studio, 68 points. You want to know what you're getting when you get into this program. I understand a lot of people kind of go into this blind, but to me, it's a good idea to know, this is what's going to get me. This is what we like to do. These are, how many points we need for this type of vacation. And then with the banking and the borrowing, assuming you're going to use your points every year, it gives you that, that flexibility to do all those different types of trips. And now we are on to the food review of the week.
Come here, I'm gonna eat you! Get in my belly!
Let's see if it's Scott eating or not.
This one, it's me eating.
Nice.
However, I teased a couple weeks ago about getting the free passes from SeaWorld. I'm not quite there yet, but I think next week we'll do it, because this week we went to Planet Hollywood at Disney Springs. Unfortunately, I'm a creature of habit, and I refuse to try anything new because I wanted to stick with my LA lasagna. Luckily, my wife was willing to step up and ordered their St. Louis-style barbecue ribs for $33.99. These are slow-cooked in-house St. Louis-style ribs, smothered in barbecue sauce, served with seasoned fries. I always prefer baby back ribs because I find that St. Louis sometimes can be a little fatty and full of cartilage. These ribs were really, really good. Super soft, great flavor, very meaty. They gave you 9 ribs, which is not great considering the $33.99, but that part's a little tough, but it wasn't terrible at all. And again, this is on Disney property, so it's always going to be inflated. As I was writing this, I just gotten home from Miller's Ale House, which on Mondays and Tuesdays give you a full rack of baby back ribs, which are normally more expensive than St. Louis, and they're only $15.99. So eating off property can save you a lot of money. But these were really very good ribs, and I would definitely get them again. I'd give them a 7.9, and I was just writing on here that, I want to do a little teaser because as I mentioned, the SeaWorld stuff. One of the meals we did get was ribs from SeaWorld. So I will talk about the SeaWorld ribs compared to this coming up. But so far, Miller's, $15.99 baby back ribs. Then these for $33.99. But again, 9 ribs, not a large amount, but they are St. Louis style, are bigger than baby back as well. But again, considering I don't really like baby back as much, these were actually really, really good ribs.
And now we're on to the DVC-Rental side of things.
So Disney is supposed to be opening today a brand new adults only lounge called GEO-82. I haven't heard anything about it, so I don't know if it was delayed like SeaWorld. I'm assuming Disney got their stuff done on time. This option has a fireworks view plus a luxurious menu including a drink selection that has very hard to come by bourbon and high-end cocktails. This lounge is located inside Spaceship Earth, so you've got a view of the World Celebration Gardens as well as the World Showcase Lagoon. Menu for GEO-82 and the premium fireworks viewing is all about luxury. This is per Disney. Offers a great experience for adults looking for a quiet place at Epcot and a high-end experience. Unfortunately, that means access to those firework views comes with a price. The price tag for this experience is $179 per adult, plus tax and gratuity. Guests get seated at a private table by the window. You get champagne, specially selected by their sommeliers, champagne, or event exclusive cocktails if you prefer. So you don't have to get the champagne, I guess, if you don't want to. There's a tasting tower of savory bites, including available before Luminous Symphony of US begins, and there's a selection of sweets during the show Luminous, the Symphony of Us. So you got some alcohol drinks, you got light bites, you've got sweets. $179 per person though. So you're getting appetizers, not really full meals. I guess it's supposed to be maybe like an upgraded kind of dessert party, but $108 is a bit steep for appetizers and some sweets in my opinion. I'm not a big alcohol drinker as well. I don't know if it's unlimited alcohol, but again, at $179 per person.
So a couple of meals going to be at least $400.
Yeah. With tax and tip, you look at, and I think that they do have upgraded like options as well that you could pay additional for. But I mean, yeah, you're looking at least $400 per couple. Inside Spaceship Earth is pretty cool, and watching the fireworks is nice. But
is it supposed to be an experience that lasts like an hour? Or
I don't know. As of the writing, I don't know if it was like an hour or 2 hours. It's not going to be a long thing. So I'm guessing it's probably 30 minutes before it's probably, I don't know, maybe 30, 45 minutes before the show. And then show ends, and then maybe they kick you out within a half hour.
And do you know what the capacity is?
I don't know what the capacity is. Do you see capacity written down here, sir?
Well,
I don't know the capacity.
Like, I'm just wondering if they're trying to hit it. Like, if you're telling me it's going to be 500 person capacity,
no,
or if they're expecting like
it says
30 people capacity.
It says guests will be seated in a private table by the window. So I can't imagine if everybody's got like a private table like on the window. I can't imagine there's that much like inside. So I can't imagine it's going to be very large capacity at all. Maybe 100 guests, maybe less. I don't know.
This is for anyone, right? This is resale owners, direct owners.
Anybody can go to this.
Members, non-members.
Yes, as long as they're willing to pay $400 a couple, you can go.
They'll take your money. In this case, this is something that they'll take anybody's money.
They'll take anybody's money, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be no kids going for free in here.
I was going to say,
it's adults only.
Adults only.
Yes, but this one's a little bit steep, but maybe I'll go at some point. I highly, highly doubt it, but I mean, maybe Disney wants to send us there so we could do a review of it for them.
Yeah, who gets to go there for free to do a lot of people get social media?
Yeah, a lot of social media people always get passes to everything, and like, we're social media. We've got at least 8 people viewing this. I mean, come on, send us there, Disney. But yeah, I think that's all I've got for today.
Okay, that's interesting. I wonder if that'll be a home run, a slam dunk. I wonder if that'll be around for a long time, or I wonder if...
I don't know, because truth, I thought when they introduced the desserts party, that wasn't going to do that well because it was very expensive, but the dessert party seems to be doing really well, so maybe this will be around for a while.
Nice.
I mean, honestly, going inside Spaceship Earth to watch fireworks sounds pretty cool to me, though. So yeah, maybe it's going to be good.
I mean, again, you have, birthdays, anniversaries, things like that. I mean, I can see it happening.
All right, well... Thanks for watching. Please don't forget that like and subscribe button if you're watching us on YouTube. Check out our social media. We'd love to hear from you in the comments. So if you got anything to say, please let us know.
See you next week.